everybody, Joan Zodianz here, and welcome back to another episode of Spiritual Zundayz. This week, we are going to talk more in depth about Mercury and Gemini and how it's affecting people for the good and the bad. So, we are ending the month with the same energy as last week. So, we're still in Gemini season. Mercury is still in Gemini, Venus is still in Taurus, and Mars is still in Cancer. So, I have been seeing a lot of people using their restlessness for two different things, whether they're doing it for more creative projects or they're getting really bored and they're getting really scattered, disorganized, and more dramatic or gossipy. Whichever side that you're on right now, you just have to know that this is a moment of time for great creativity or great imagination. And if you're not utilizing that energy to get really active or motivated or inspired, then you're not really taking advantage of the energy that is Gemini. I mean, sure, Gemini can be very, frustrating to deal with when it comes to ideas because it's a lot of overthinking, it's a lot of anxiety, it's a lot of a little bit of everything. And I feel like with Gemini Mercury's, if you don't fully understand what their energy is about, you're going to experience the more negative side of it versus the positive side where they are creative geniuses. So take this moment in your life or take this moment this week to really commit to something that will make a difference in your life, whether it's going to give you relief mentally, emotionally, or even start things more productively for you. This is something that you need to really take seriously. I feel like there are a lot of people lately who have been mentally drained. Okay, mentally drained because Mercury's in Gemini. And so they feel exhausted. And so they're not doing anything with the energy that's happening. In fact, they're doing the complete opposite. They're doing nothing with it. They just become numb to everything or just blank. Um, and I think it's because you just need to get more structured or more organized with your thoughts. So if you're feeling really flustered lately, taking a piece of paper and writing everything down and grounding your ideas will really help give you or give life to your ideas. Instead of just thinking about it or letting it boil in your head, you need to put it down so that you could see what you're actually wanting to do or what your soul or your spirit actually wants to do. Grounding your ideas is such an important part of life. I have often seen people who just they're so creative, they're so genius, you know what I mean? They're gifted in so many ways, but they're just not structured, they're just not organized. And so it really holds them back and they don't understand the power of utilizing that energy and just putting it on paper and brainstorming and coming up with a plan. So if you're feeling that way lately, then come up with a plan. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, then you need to write all these things down and really look at the magnitude of everything that's happening right now and just let go of things that just they're just there just to be there and they don't really serve a purpose in your life. Do you know what I mean? So really important that you're ending this month on good terms with yourself so that you can begin the new month on good terms with yourself. You know what I mean? I am a strong believer of that however you end the month is how you start the new month. And every month is a new wave of emotions, a new wave of energy. And if you're not believing in that, then I mean that's really on you. But for me, it's everything has meaning in life. Like astrology has a lot of meaning to it. Different types of placements have different meanings to it. And every month is a new everything to me. So maybe applying a little bit of that into your life will help you get more productive or more, inspired to do something new every month. Mercury and Gemini is also a good time to start new hobbies as well. Like if you're feeling like everything is boring or you're feeling like everything is routine for you, maybe switching it up, starting something new will help motivate you into, feeling more, I guess, free or more alive or just more creative in general. You want to feel productive, but you also have to take actions so that you can be productive. This is a very simple thing that a lot of people just cannot do. I'm also seeing a lot of people being creative or writing these things down, but then just getting too complicated with it. It's too complex. You want to stay as realistic as possible. Okay? You want to be as close to the earth as possible so that grounding your ideas can actually be fruitful for you, or it could be it's gonna form, you know what I mean? It's gonna be it's gonna happen, it's gonna turn into reality, not something that's so far off that it's never going to happen, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be real and honest and genuine with yourself. I mean, we all have dreams, we all have, passions, a passion for something, or at least you should. But there comes a point in time where it's like, is that gonna happen in this lifetime or not? That's how I see things. Like, is it gonna happen in this lifetime? Do I have the resources to do this right now? If I don't have the resources, how can I get those resources? Like, it's a plan for every little thing. And I feel very strongly that people who are successful think this way. And if you're the type that likes or is just more of a dreamer, so you just like to dream about things but never do things, then that's really on you, because some people are just like that and they're happy with it. Then do it. You know what I mean? Do it. Maybe it inspires you to get more creative. I don't know. Only you know what you're capable of doing. But from what I've known about people when they are successful or want to be successful, is that they take dreams, they make a plan for it, they commit to those plans, whether they're small or that they're big, and they make something out of it. They actually commit to themselves and dedicate their time and energy to make something like a dream turn into reality. So if you're just, lounging around and you're kind of like, well, I have all these ideas and I don't know what to do with them. Remember, start simple. Okay. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't overwhelm yourself with too many ideas. Write them down, ground yourself, ground your ideas, and see which ones are realistic. It's very simple. Take time to invest energy into yourself to uncomplicate your life, right? To simplify your life. So maybe you'll learn this week that you are a powerful person. You are a creative person. You are an amazing person. Start treating yourself kindly. Don't think that your ideas will never happen. You don't want to manifest negativity. You want to manifest positivity, but you also want to put in the effort of being realistic and making sure that you have a plan for everything, that you're structured, that you have discipline, that you're dedicated to something. And it can be very small. Like, just say this week, I'm going to clean my house or I'm going to clean my room. You can start as small as you want to. But once you start making small achievements, you start getting addicted to achieving things. Those small tasks will turn into, medium tasks and then bigger tasks. And then all of it will help towards the bigger picture. And that's what you guys need to see. Sometimes we just have a hard time breaking down our ideas. Um, and a lot of people just don't know how to do that. So try to find a rhythm with yourself, rhythm with your energy, so that you can break down things and make it more possible, more realistic. Okay, so that's really all I have to say, you guys. um I have been doing a lot of creative projects lately and really just building out plans for it. And even just building out a plan for it is actually it's taking action on it. You know what I mean? And you start off one step at a time. I'm also going to be offering soon a program, an online program called a 33-day soul detox program that I take every day with you, step by step. It's going to be like an online thing, so it's going to be all pre-recorded for you guys, so you take your time in it. And every single day we work towards, getting rid of negativity and working towards a better you. And I'm really excited about it. This is something that I've been wanting to do, and a lot of people don't realize that astrology is not like my go. I'm not saying it's not my go-to. I'm saying it's not the only thing that I do. And I'm just really excited for everything. So if you guys want to stay updated with me, I live mostly on Instagram. Like I do a lot of updates there. I did my first YouTube live the other week, and I was so nervous about it, you guys. Like I feel more comfortable with Instagram live, to be honest. And I'm still trying to build out everything that I want to do for YouTube, but then also for the rest of my business also. So take this week to just sit down with yourself and reflect on everything, and just commit to one thing this week. Make that a small goal for yourself, if nothing else. Okay. So love you guys. Thank you for all your love and support, your kind words, your thoughts, your anything towards me. I'm grateful, and everything is a blessing for me, and I really appreciate you. So I'll see you guys next week, and love you very much. Bye.